Tutorial video on how to use Big Ideas online. I'm just going to show you some of the things that you have access to so that you can easily use this Big Ideas to get your work done while you're working at home during the distance learning portion of the year. Okay, so this is the Big Ideas math dashboard that all students have. And this is a student dashboard. This student is in hour 1. It shows your grade 8 here. This is the dynamic student edition of your textbook. This is what your textbook looks like. These are all the assignments that have been assessed or assigned to students in this lower left-hand corner, stated assignments. Course resources across the bottom. There are different apps you can put on your phone. There's flashcards. There are videos you can use. There's a glossary of different vocabulary words. There's also math tools. And if you click on any of these, you can access these different parts of your Big Ideas textbook. Up in the upper right hand corner are additional skills if you wanted to continue to practice. This is stuff that's never really assigned, but it is things. These are different equations that you could just go to and try on your own and see if you understand or practice using the Big Ideas platform, and then you can check to see if you're doing things correctly. So it's also got videos that you can do if you don't understand how to do it, and it's called the Skills Trainer. So the Skills Trainer is in the upper right hand corner. So basically, then there's only one other part. There's a drop down menu here in the right hand corner with the 3 lines that'll show you more in more detail the same things that are on the bottom, really. The Dynamic Student Edition, Skills Trainer. There's also a game library that's part of your tools down here, but you can also access it here, and there are different games you can go into depending on what you're studying, and you know, there's also PDF versions of these same games, so you can actually download them in Spanish or in English. So there's interactive and PDF. But that's about it. When you do your notes for Big Ideas, you can always click just to go to that particular section that you're working on. It actually lists it here, and then when you just click the continue button, it takes you right directly to that particular part of your notes or part of that chapter to learn. So it's really a very easy self-directed kind of learning. If you click on an assignment, it'll take you directly to that assignment, and you can start entering your answers once it loads. And you can also check to make sure if there's any notes from me, they'll be here. And you can check to make sure you're understanding how to do the math. You can move between the problems and check. That way you have access to a calculator here. You can use the calculator and move it around on your screen. You can do different types of calculators. You can do fractions by using the division bar. Okay, turn them into decimals, etc. There's also different calculators you can use if you wanted to, but that is really up to you. So that is the student edition of the Dynamic Classroom, or of the Big Ideas book, including the Dynamic Classroom, that you can use. And I hope this was helpful to you going forward.